Alright, here we're going to take a look at Beau's April 2014 assessment. Here you're going to see him running full speed. This is 50% speed. And we're going to watch really his right arm. His left arm does a lot better than the right arm does, so he's a little off. And that one arm movement is going to cause a lot of problems, and we're going to start and take a look at it here. Looking at his right arm, it's getting disconnected from his body. So on the backstroke, instead of going back, it's going back and out. So we need to get him to kind of square that off, keep his elbow in, and have it go straight back and straight forward on a north-south movement. Another thing we need to watch out for is making sure his hands go all the way up to his eye so that he can get full momentum with his arms. Now we're going to go forward a little bit more and take a look again at another thing. Again, right arm. So when that arm goes back and out, it has no choice but to come in and across on the upswing. So again, he's getting disconnected from his body on the backswing, and then he's getting going across his chest as he goes forward. Now everything you do, especially with running here, it has a trickle effect. So when one thing is off, it causes a lot of other things to be off as well. So that one arm caused it to go away and across his chest, and then you'll see here it's actually going to cause his whole torso to turn and get off axis. And we're going to take a look at that real quick here. So right here, if you can see, if you draw a line like I have straight out of his chest, you can see how off axis his chest is, and that's again because of that arm movement. So he's getting a lot of east-west type movement with his arm and his torso and his chest. So we need to have all that stuff square off. The arms should just go north and south on the body, and the chest should be straight. I should be able to draw a line from his midsection all the way up through his head, and it should be perfectly straight. So we need to get him to correct that. Moving forward a little bit more, he is striking on the ball of his foot, which is good. But what's bad is this right here. You'll notice his leg is off axis. It's almost at an angle there, you can see, but his foot striking really bad off axis. So again, his leg is off, and that's causing his ankle and everything else to be turned off. Now, besides slowing him down and causing problems in that category, if you see the circles on his ankle, knee, and hip, it can cause a lot of injury due to poor impact when he's running and torquing on those areas. So we want him to fix that from a speed perspective, but we also want to fix it from an injury standpoint. So those are the things that we really need to take a look at kind of as we go forward with this training. We're going to take a look at his vertical leap here. He scored a 14. He does really good with his arms, using his whole body to thrust himself up. And you'll notice here he gets a little bit off balance on the way down. And that's probably been some of our problem with him as well, is just his balance. And you'll notice that on his one leg squats that he only got 12. So we just need to work on his balance a little bit. Here, a broad jump, he was able to jump 4 foot 6 inches. And we'll take a look here. Again, you want to make sure you load up the arms, load up your legs, all like kind of like a spring, and then explode out. So that's 4 foot 6 inches, a good score. And what we're trying to do here is just get a baseline so that going forward we can see how much he's progressed in every single category. His lateral movement, he was able to get 15 reps in 30 seconds, covering 5 yards each rep. And you and I talked a little bit about his lateral movement, and we obviously need to work on that as well. And it's very good to be quick in all areas, forwards, backwards, sideways. You know, if you're fast, you're fast. So we're going to take a look here at his scores. And again, we got a baseline on him now, so now going forward we'll know where we're at. He was able to do 53 push-ups, that's a lot. Sit-ups 35, those are all good scores. One leg squats 12, and that's again because of the leg strength and also the balance. His lateral reps was decent. Again, 10, 20, 40 is a big area we want to look at. And broad jump and vertical are very important only because they correlate directly to that 10-yard time. So in football, you need to be very explosive, very quick, and those two things definitely go hand in hand.